Hey, this is Pastor David. I promised to give you a tutorial on how to use our new online giving Tithely. I hope that you take advantage of it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call and ask them. And so I'm going to redirect the camera here, and hopefully you can see on screen tutorial as I walk through how to sign up for Tithely. Again, if you got any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call or to message me, and I'll do my best to help you walk through it. So without further ado, here is our tutorial. Okay, here we go. I'm going to help you figure out how to sign up for our online giving, if that's what you choose to do. And right now I am on our church webpage, www.cfeumc.com. CFE is Coldwater, Fort Recovery, and Erastus, so cfeumc.com. As you can see, you'll see our logo right here, and there's information on our page. This is our home page. If you look up on the top here, we have this bar. The next one is staff. You'll see these pretty little pictures of Pastor Jim and I, our beliefs, which gives you a link to go to the basics of the United Methodist Church to see what we believe. And then the fourth one over is our giving page. And this explains how we give. I'm not going to read it to you, but you'll see that there's a scripture there and how John Wesley felt about giving. Right here on top, here's an online giving shortcut in case somebody wants to go right to that. But as you scroll down, it gives the two ways right now that we give. One is during worship. And now what we have set up is online giving. And it just talks about Tithely and being able to give no matter which church or parish that you belong to within our church charge. And so you can click right here on this red here where it says you can access our Tithely giving site here, but the other page is right up here on online giving shortcut. And so when you click on that, here comes the online page where we'll start up. Now, we'll get to that here in a second. I want to show you the second place that you can sign up to click that, and that's on our Facebook page for our Coldwater charge. And so you can see this right here, and this is our home page, and right over here to the left, you can see About. At least on my page, that's where it's at. If you click on About, it'll show you all about the church. And as you scroll down, either on your phone or your computer, you will get a little ways down where it says About, and it says Coldwater Charge. It's right in this area. Coldwater Charge, Coldwater UMC, Fort Recovery UMC, Erastus UMC, online giving. And if you click that, again, you'll get another page that pops up just like the previous one. So let's go to this page. I hope that wasn't too fast. The nice thing is you can rewind that and look again. The big thing is just clicking right onto those shortcut links, and it'll take you there, and then you can save that shortcut if you know how to do that through your computer. Now, in all reality, you'll come to this page, and you'll be able to actually make a donation right here without doing anything else. But I'm going to encourage you to do something else. I want you to actually sign up and create an account, and there's a few reasons why, and we'll get into those reasons here as we go through this. But you'll know this is our page because right here it says Coldwater United Methodist Church. That's just there as the title. This is, again, anybody within Coldwater Church charge is able to use this. And you see right up here our small little logo, so that you know this is officially ours. And over here to the right, it shows Coldwater, Ohio, 45828. It's really important for us to see because if you would ever search for Coldwater UMC, you'll find that there's a Coldwater United Methodist Church in Michigan. And I get calls for them quite a bit. It's kind of funny, or messages on Facebook. And I try to recruit them to come to the light in Ohio and get out of Michigan, and they don't always think that's funny. But hey, we try to have fun. So the first thing you do is right up here, it says sign up. When you click on that, you'll see Tithely, and This is for if you're going to put in your email and password if you've already created an account, just like any other login page. So we're going to come right down here, about a little more than halfway down, to create account, and we're going to click on that. So I'm going to create account, and I'm going to make this kind of a fictional account, just because I've already created one for my family. And so I'm going to create a fictional one just so you see it, and then I will actually log into mine and show you how you can donate. So let's just make, let's do what everybody always does, John Doe for the name. Email, I'm going to use my Husker football, my Hotmail address. Since my home address is used on my other one, I'm going to create a password. Whoops. And you always have to confirm that password. And then after you have that, your email that you're going to use here, which I suggest your home email so you can see what's going on, a password. It's going to ask you for a 4-digit PIN. Now, this is very important. This is a security feature. And so I am going to put my a PIN in here and hit submit. And lo and behold, it says your account has been created. And you click OK. And now it's asking for my PIN because it's going to sign me right in. All right, now we get to this next part in your payment methods. I want to take a moment here and talk about payment methods, because with everything, not everything's free. The one beautiful thing about Tithely is that the church doesn't have to pay a monthly payment, that this is all free. The bad news is that there are transaction fees. And so we're going to leave it up to you, but we're going to ask you to cover any transaction fees, and I'm going to go over those with you here just so you can see, hopefully in somewhat of an easy mathematical way. I'm hoping my math is right on how you can save money by doing different methods. So you have two different types of methods you can pay, which is credit or debit cards. And the other one, if you look right down here, I don't know if you see my mouse down here in the bottom middle of the page, if you click on bank account, that is where you can use your bank account, your checking account, or ACH, and that's where you put in your routing number as well as your account number, and you can have it withdrawn that way. Now, here's the difference between the two. First one here, if you use your debit or credit card, here's their transaction fee. It's 2.9% of what you are giving, plus a 30-cent transaction fee. So let's say, for instance, that you're going to give $100, and you say that you will pay the transaction fee. You will actually be paying well, see, I didn't get that all right. Oh, yeah, I did. $103.20. So basically, it's your 2.9%, which is $2.90, plus 30 cents on top of that, $3.20. That's your transaction fee. If you choose to use your debit card and not cover it, the transaction of $100, we will, as a church, will receive $96.70. Did I do that right, or should that be 80 cents? Should be 80 cents. See, I told you. Hey, look at that. If that's even right. You get the idea. It's somewhere around there. You're $3.20. Yes, so $96.80. Now, if you use your ACH or your bank account, that is quite a bit cheaper, because you don't have the debit or credit card fees that they have to pay for. This is coming directly out of your bank account. So for that cost, it's only a 1% plus a 30-cent transaction fee. So if you choose to pay the transaction fee for $100, it'll cost you $101.30. If you choose for us to pay it, it will be for $100. The church will receive $98.70. That's what we would be credited to. So I hope you understand why we would ask that, if you're able to, that you pay the transaction fee. We pay a lot of transaction fees and probably don't know it a lot of the times on a lot of the things that we spend. Larger companies will cover it for us, or because they got a ton of money. But as you can see, if we cover it, even if you use this, the $1.30, after 100 times with that, you're all of a sudden the church isn't receiving $100 that's going to there. So again, that's up to you. We'd like for you to pay it if you're able to. But again, we're not forcing the issue. We want you to prayerfully consider that. So again, those are the fees. You can press pause if you want to write those down or whatever. I also have that written up on our Facebook page a day or two ago. I put this information up there just to get you ready for it. So with that in mind, if we do the bank account, and this is what I did, you hit plus, and you will put in your routing number as well as your account number. And so I'm going to edit this out, but I'm going to put my routing and account number in because I don't want anybody to see or to be able to use my checking account. Once you put those numbers in, you will come to this page, and now you will see that there's no sign in or login up here, and the logo is right in the center. That is showing that you are logged in. Okay? So I am logged in for this John Doe, but I'm going to exit this one, and I'm going to log in with my personal one and show you what to do from there. So I am now this is to that page. Instead of creating the account, I'm able to log into my account, which I'm doing with you seeing because you can't see my password, so that's fine. So you put in your email, your password, you hit log in, and then it's going to ask for your PIN number. I get my PIN number in. We see right here that we are on the page. I was waiting for something else to load, but I don't think I needed to. That we're on this page. We see Coldwater United Methodist Church. I can click Give Now, and now I'm going to come to this page. Now, this is where the giving part comes in where you want to give. So, I'm going to give $50, okay? And I am going to choose... I'm going to choose for this one to go to Coldwater. So I'm going to give it to the general fund. Now, here's what I want you to see with the options here. This is what's important. This general fund, this local church, this Good Samaritan, and these apportionments, all four of those are for Coldwater. So those of you from Fort Recovery or Erastus who would like to do this, don't choose any of those four. We ask that you choose your specific church. So, and we'll get to you if you want to designate it, how you can do that. So, you pick the church that you're going to go, and we're going to put it into the general fund of Coldwater. And now, once I know I'm going to this general fund, you have a choice. Do you want this recurring giving? Now, this recurring giving is a nice option because you can set it up for every week. You can set it up for the day that you want it to come out on. You can set it up for, every 2 weeks, every month, the 1st and the 15th. So you have different times, weekly, bi-weekly, every month, and then you can pick which day you want it taken out on if you want to keep recurring. If you don't want it to recur, then you uncheck that and you just continue to go down. Now, again, this is your choice. I didn't put in a credit card number, so it automatically defaulted to the bank. And I have checked to cover fees right here. That should come automatically checked. You will need to uncheck it. And so that covers the fees there. And you will see that my giving total will be $50.81. Now, this right above here is this note and memo. So this note and memo is you can put things in there. If you want to make a note for yourself or for the treasurer, this would be the place that if you're Fort Recovery or Erastus, let's say Fort Recovery, we come down here, we got the bank card memo. Let's say we want to put that specifically into one spot. You can put in the memo, you can put, building fund or anything like that. Coldwater, you can do the same thing. If you put general fund here and you come down to this memo part, you can put if you want things to go specifically into different areas. So, and then all you have to do is click right here, give the $50, and this would be $50.81. Okay? I hope that makes sense. This is what it would look like if I was going to do recurring, and I wanted to do, let's say, instead of $50 a week, I want to do $100 bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, and I want it pulled out on a Monday. That way it's coming out every Monday or every other Monday from however it starts. Me personally, I am more than likely going to either do every week or every month. The 1st and 15th is a nice option too. That way it's coming out on the 1st and 15th. A lot of paydays. I know in the military that's when the paydays were. So maybe that helps you. So I might do that. I'm going to give twice a month, and we're going to do $100 on the 1st and the 15th. So, and again, as you can see, $1, 101.31. All I have to do is hit that give, and boom, there it is. The transaction has happened. And then finally, this other feature is nice. This is why I think you should sign in, is because when you click on these 3 little bars over here, you'll be able to look at all of your payment methods, your recent giving. So right now I haven't given anything, but here it will show that all the transactions that have happened. I think that's it. And then you can just log out of there and you'll get a receipt in your email. Again, you can log in and you can see that, and the money will go from your account directly into the checking account of the church. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great week.